Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Magnifica podcast. Let's talk about Magnifica. I'm Eve.
And I'm Liz.
Hello, I'm Nicole.
And this is Koa. He's not. But he's once again on me. After stealing my soul. Sock. And now he wants off. He wants off again.
He comes and goes.
Puppy shenanigans!
Yeah. This is our new life. Puppy shenanigans. In every single household that's on the podcast right now.
Yep.
Puppies everywhere.
Yeah.
We've got a lot to talk about. This is the prediction episode. Last year we were pretty fucking good.
Oh, yeah, we were.
Oh, no, that's a lot of pressure.
yeah, under pressure. Someone actually, we have a wonderful YouTube comment. Someone actually rewatched that and was like, holy shit, you were good.
Oh. That's awesome.
I mean, come on, you saw the kiss from like 500 miles coming.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
Except maybe the white knight kiss.
Yeah,
that one caught me off guard.
Was surprising.
Yeah. That one I sort of thought about maybe a couple hours before when they dropped that little promo where they were like throwing the books around. That was the only time that I was like, oh, maybe, but wasn't sure if it was actually gonna pan out or not.
I thought they would cut it before that, like in the dream, but hey. Who's counting?
We got spoiled, and we'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they could have gone a different way with them not kissing, but it would have made sense for them to kiss, and here we are.
Yep.
Very exciting.
So, as prediction goes, we are staying with season 5 as it used to be. It's now officially billed as part 1 of season 5, no longer as part season 5 and season 6. Doesn't make a difference. It's still 20 episodes, but it's just a different. Sorry, but it's a different name for it.
Yeah.
That's all.
So I got a prediction.
Give us the prediction.
Based on the promo, the part where she goes where they're going investigators. Yes, my thinking is they're talking to Childs. Like it's one of the first times that they have a run-in with him. That's my theory, because I bet you anything he's gonna be like, whenever he first meets them, whether or not it's that scene, he's gonna be like, "Who the hell are you guys?"
Probably, yeah.
That's my thought. That's my first prediction.
I'll piggyback on that. I still think Childs is outwardly very charming, like a new golden boy for HPD maybe, and he's gonna turn out to be backstabbing.
I see it.
A little bit of an evil guy.
I see it.
Is that how Gordy comes back, do you think?
Maybe. That's how he comes back, by bringing Childs down.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, I could see it. My prediction is if Childs is like evil-ish in whatever way, I think that it's gonna be like something's gonna happen in like the premiere that's gonna kind of go along with the season until something happens and Childs is ousted eventually.
I'm not following.
So like they'll like something like we'll see a scene with Childs doing some shady something or other in the first episode, and then it's gonna carry on until eventually it all comes to a head and he's gone.
So you're firmly on we have an overarching storyline, overarching nemesis kind of situation? Is that your prediction? We've got an overarching nemesis?
Maybe not. I don't want to say like a nemesis, but I want to say like
fiend, enemy.
Yeah,
villain,
fiend, enemy. Kind of like
baddie. Pick your word.
Kind of like what Hannah was. Like Hannah was like there, but kind of wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Ooh, yeah.
Like she was the villain of season 1 essentially, but we didn't always have to see her. But she her presence was kind of always there.
That makes sense, because I feel like we do need kind of a baddie, like a person, because it would be really nice to have like Ivan come back. At first I was like, oh, it'd be really cool, but I feel like that ship is almost sailed. It's been a couple of seasons. I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think at this point it would be kind of weird I was
Yeah,
thinking about that the other day. I was like, as much as I would love for it to happen, I would love to see like the craziness. I just think that it's been too long and it would be a bit weird.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I was talking to somebody. I don't remember if it was you two or if it was other people, but we were talking about how like Murdoch on Magnum P, or I'm sorry, on MacGyver, he was there like every season. Where Ivan disappeared for a couple seasons. So what do you do? You know? So
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
yep, I agree. So yeah,
I mean,
could see him
there's always like, there's obviously always a way to bring him back.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I mean, it's
It
always
was
possible.
open ended. Yeah.
You know, like it's 100% possible they could like, you know, let's say we end up with 10 seasons of Magni PI in like, you know, season 9 or whatever, they could randomly bring him back and be like, huh, like,
Yeah.
and they
Oh,
could
totally.
somehow make it
Yeah.
work. But I actually like, as much as I want to see Ivan, I don't want to see Ivan in that way. Like when it's been a crazy amount of time, just to have him back, kind of thing, just doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah.
I
It needs
mean,
to have a purpose.
yeah, but that's the thing. There could be a purpose for Ivan to be back. There could be a way to bring him back that makes sense that arches back to season 2. Because if you look back, season 2 has not been so long, and he is, as far as Puppy's doing weird stuff. He is, as far as we understand, an internationally operating villain, and I'm sorry, but stuff that happens internationally doesn't always happen fast.
That's true.
True.
So he could be off creating mischief somewhere else and then pick up where he left off and need once more stuff from Magnum. Need once more stuff from Magnum. Very English. It's past midnight. My goodness.
Yeah, I get what you mean though.
Yeah.
It would just have to make sense, and it would have to be worth it. Like I said, I just don't want him to come back just for the sake of coming back.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think
like,
they're
there's
doing
no mention of 'em.
anything
Yeah.
for the sake of anything this season. I think they're gonna be very structured. They know their purpose. They know what they're doing. And I personally think they have the fans in mind a lot this season.
I would say, based on the promos that we've seen, yeah, for sure.
I think we're gonna see fan service left, right, and center. Sometimes extremely subtle, sometimes maybe a little bit more blatant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the shower scene is basically blatant fan service. Let's be real.
And the new promo pics.
Yes.
Yeah, coffee. Your dad wasn't that far off. They're
No.
having coffee.
Yeah. I actually showed him that picture when he walked in the door, and he was like, "Ha! See, I know." I'm like,
They're just not in the bed.
yeah, they're just not in the bed like he thought.
That's funny.
Because like that, literally the night that 420 aired, he was like, "I'm telling you, season 5 starts like coffee in bed," and I'm like, "Okay." Like I never disagreed, but like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was not team let's start the season in bed, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, same.
Yep.
I was not. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. So
I'm definitely here for it. Like I keep saying, while I have different ideas, I do trust the writers, and
absolutely.
I keep complaining about Jin and Rick, but at the end of the day, shows will always have elements that you don't like. If they don't have an element that you don't like, don't trust it. At least that's my opinion, because something's wrong. Or you have written it yourself. That obviously
Fair enough.
totally different story. If you've written it yourself, there should not be something in there that you don't like.
Yeah. No, I think our writers are going to do a great job this year. I'm not worried about that at all. Like you said, it surprised me that they just started right in the shower scene drinking coffee together. I expected there to maybe be like a little more awkwardness, but
we don't know where it starts.
That's true. Good
yeah,
point.
it could be anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I mean, I love Mickey, so excited for whatever we get. But
So, to bring it back, we don't know where it starts. Usually, sneak peeks like that like shower scene kind of thing where you have a little bit of dialogue, blah blah blah, are relatively early in the episode.
Yeah.
However, I don't know. Maybe NBC was like, the fans are gonna go crazy over this.
Let's put it at
give
the
him
end. The other thing that makes me think that it's closer to the beginning is the fact that Magnum is doing a voiceover, and he often either does them closer to the beginning or closer to the end, but generally it's more the beginning from history. So
That's a good point. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Yep.
that was my first thought. As soon as he had a voiceover, I was like, okay, you know, and like and also the fact that he was like, oh, this isn't a dream. I was like, okay, so he's you know, like, yeah.
I don't want to be the spoil sport, but I'm gonna be the spoil sport. They can still. I mean, they're not still gonna change it, but theoretically, this is promo material. Theoretically, they could be mean and have put the voiceover over it just because to have it a nice promo.
We have
I don't
seen
think that's the case,
Mm.
but in theory,
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
not impossible.
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yep, that's true. We did see that before.
Yeah, and that's probably something that we have to say eventually too down the line.
Yeah.
Promos are often, very, very, very often, meant to be misleading.
But that like the particular shower scene, I count that as a promo, but I also more count it as like a sneak peek.
Yeah.
And the sneak peeks, they don't generally like use different voiceovers for the thing.
No, but
you know, like
again,
so like the most recent one where he's like, we work really well together, and it's the shower. Like, I have a feeling that's a soundbite actually from the third season when he's like, we work really well together.
Like, probably is.
When he's trying to convince her to be his partner. Because
I wanted to point out that I didn't say that I think this is the case here. I'm just pointing out that in theory,
it could happen.
Potentially, it could be. I don't think it is.
No, I don't think it is.
Honestly, for someone who tries to hype the fandom as much as the new mod does,
I am in love with that moderator.
Same. Same. She's doing an amazing job. Wow.
She really is. Yeah.
She has been consistent on the Freak Out Fridays. I'm
Freak Out
Fridays.
Yeah, that's what it is. Magnum Fridays are gone. It's now Freak Out Fridays.
Freak Out Fridays. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta give that because that was something that Maggie Deli was saying to me. She was like, she said it. She was like, this is like consistent Friday, like Freak Out Fridays, and I'm like, that's good.
I mean,
that is good.
They're picking us up where they left us off. Friday used to be our day.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be interesting if Tim comes back with Friday posts, or if he maybe does it on Sunday. Like Sundays would be a good day to have posts too.
They used to have. That's something. They used to have these posts even while they were filming.
I know.
And not airing.
Friday. Right, I miss.
Well, it's like it's like I keep messaging you. I miss Jay. Why? I wish Jay would come back.
I think all of us wish Jay would come back.
Yeah,
I'm probably one of the only people in this bloody fucking world who actually sees something positive, and it's not positive, about Musk theoretically letting Trump back on Twitter. And it's so fucking dumb, but at the end of the day, it's theoretically something positive. You're both looking at me like, are you fucking nuts?
I can guess what you're gonna say.
What am I gonna say?
That Jay's on Instagram more?
No. Here's the thing. Trump has claimed that the election has been stolen.
Yep.
Now what happens if he runs for president again, but doesn't have access to the same kind of social media that his competitor has? The election has been stolen! Oh my god! That's the only positive. If he can access Twitter again during his campaign, he cannot use it as, oh my god, I didn't have the same tool, the election has been stolen. Only fucking positive in it. Would he misuse social media again? Abso-fucking-lutely, but at least he couldn't be like, I didn't have access, the election has been stolen. He will find another reason why the election has been stolen.
Oh, there'll always be something.
I stubbed my toe. The election has been stolen.
U.S.
Sorry.
politics.
We got very political here for a second. I am sorry if you're a Trump fan. I'm sorry.
I just want Jay back. So whatever we need to do. I just miss his I miss his like pictures of like from the Audubon Society. I don't even really care if he posted about Magnum PI or stuff. He had cool things on his page.
He
Bats, flowers and rocks and all this other fun stuff.
Archaeologist.
Yeah.
It's past midnight. Archaeologist.
Archaeology!
No! Archaeological!
Archaeological?
Archaeological. That's what it is. Liz got it.
See, I can be smart sometimes.
Oh my god. It's past midnight. I am apologizing. I keep apologizing, but it is genuinely past midnight.
Yep.
I feel like I should start drinking before this episode, before we drink, just to make it funnier.
Yeah.
Where did we leave off when we veered off? For
Predictions.
Oh yeah, predictions.
Trump?
So far we have a baddie.
Yeah, we have the baddie.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we go next with predictions?
Are you doing?
Oh, okay. In the lifeguard episode, my prediction is that they will have a conversation about the fact that Higgins told Magnum in 119 that she was crap at swimming, and now she has to pretend to be a lifeguard.
Yeah, I get. You're good at these. Yeah, I can see why you guys are winners. Yeah.
Winners, that's an interesting way to say it.
Boom, that's my
I can see
prediction.
that, though.
Because
That's an interesting one.
I don't think that they could go anywhere near water, especially in a life-saving capacity.
They're underwater. They're always near water.
No, but like in a
Yeah, but
I said in a life-saving capacity.
Yeah.
And that not get brought up because she literally said, "Don't you worry, there are plenty of things I'm crap at, swimming being one of them." Like,
And now she's supposed to be a lifeguard. I get it. Yeah, this makes no
Yeah.
sense.
and he's also gonna rub it in her face that he's a Navy SEAL. He's gonna be like,
that.
I am in my element. This is
Yeah.
my like he said in 119.
Yep.
I mean, I think they should bring that up more often anyway.
Yeah, they really don't bring it up ever.
He's a Navy SEAL. What? Hi. Why are you not using that as much as you're using it for McGarrett? I mean, obviously, no longer the same showrunner, but shame? What? Did I just say shame?
Yeah, you did.
No longer the same showrunner, but
Yeah, but still, it's a big deal to be a SEAL in the U.S. Like that's the best of the best, you know.
it's
So,
not. It's not.
yeah.
It's genuinely a big deal to be a SEAL outside of the U.S. too, because that's like something that you know in more than just the U.S. specifically.
Okay.
People know roughly what a Navy SEAL is.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
they need to bring that up more.
I
Yeah, they
do
should.
agree. They need to bring that up more.
Do we have any other predictions? I'm trying to think.
Flashbacks.
Yes.
Yes.
Flashbacks to Magnum and the guys being in Afghanistan,
Mm-hmm.
or
Yep.
I don't know where they were stationed.
Afghanistan, I think, is right. Yeah.
Probably more than just Afghanistan. North Korea being one.
Oh yeah.
What I meant
that
is like
was yeah.
in the where they were stationed in the flashback, because we know they've been in more than one place. So
Yeah. That's true.
Flashbacks. Yeah. See, it's one of my wishes, but it's not a prediction because I don't think it's gonna happen. But a Higgy flashback, I say it every year, but
I would
you
love
say it
that.
every year, and so far it hasn't
Yeah.
worked.
that's why I'm saying it's not a prediction because I don't think it's gonna happen. But I would love for it to happen.
Oh, that'd be the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
I will literally take anything too. Like,
Oh yeah. family
Higgy last time.
related, work related, any of it. Yep.
Hell, I'd even take Magnum related. Like in 119.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, true. Yep, that would work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to know more about her. Well, I mean, we've learned little bits and pieces about her mom and dad, but it would be kind of interesting to see that too.
Yeah.
Okay, so prediction. How about? Okay, let me steer it into a direction. TC. Anything about TC? Dum, dum, dum.
I know. I'm like, well, I'm trying to figure out what's a
Oh,
wish versus a prediction.
I think he'll go. I think he'll his relationship with oh my god, what's her
Mahina?
name? Mahina.
Is it
Thank you.
Mahina? Yeah,
Mahina will evolve.
which is great. I thought she was really cool.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah,
My
I could
God.
totally see her like hanging out with Higgy, having a girls' night. You know.
Oh, Higgy needs more girls her age.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Yeah.
Kumo, but Higgy needs more girls her age. I was so happy that she had Tani, and then
I know. And then the show ended. It was like, darn it. This would have been, yeah. Ugh.
And Noelani too.
Yes, and losing Noelani. Yeah,
Sucks.
agreed.
so
Yes, I'd
our
agree with
prediction
you.
include that Noelani will not be back this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got another prediction.
Okay.
I predict that if Magnum and Higgins are trying to hide their relationship, which my prediction is they do, that the Ohana, I say they make it like maximum 3 or 4 episodes before everybody knows.
You know that text thread's blowing up when one of them catches them.
Yep.
Unless all of them are there when they catch
Oh,
them.
that's true. Yeah. Good
Or
point.
when they tell them, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a good point. I'm sure
So
they'll try to hide it. Yeah.
In the secret relationship scenario, when it happens, the text thread's gonna blow up.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
The thing
Also-
is, I had a prediction in my head when you said that, and now whatever I thought I was gone. So I need a moment for my next prediction.
Does anybody have any predictions of who finds out first?
It's got to be Kumu, right?
I was thinking based on those pictures.
Right? That's what I was thinking. I was actually messaging Eve before being like, Kumu finds out like episode 1, 3 minutes in, or however, I don't know. But
I mean, Kumo is a very solid version.
She does live on the properties, so I mean,
Does she?
Oh no, she doesn't. She doesn't. No, she doesn't.
No, that's like the question.
no, that's the question
never
I've
been
always wondered.
answered. Does
Does
she
she live there or not? Or does she just show up? She's always there because she's working.
It's never been specified.
True.
Yeah.
She's just there.
What
She's
I'm trying
part
to
of
figure
the
out.
inventory, yes. However,
Yeah.
does that mean she actually lives in one of these 18 rooms? Or does she live down the road?
Yeah,
Mm.
it's true.
Yeah,
Maybe
because
we'll
sometimes
find that out this year.
because sometimes it like they make it seem like she doesn't, right? And then
And
sometimes
it
it's like
seems
yeah.
like she does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at the very least, she has a key
Yes.
to everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I think you know what? I think she. No, because she could still be working technically. Because I was gonna say, I think she does live there based on the fact that she took care of, like, the lads and stuff when Higgy was in Kenya. But I mean, again, it's not really definitive.
No,
Yeah.
she could have, again, just lived down the road and come down. Because you don't technically have to oversee the property when you've still got the security guy living there.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
He's not gonna burn it down.
Hopefully.
Oh, my prediction I have, speaking of burning things, my prediction is Magnum makes Higgy pancakes.
Aww, that's
Oh,
a cute
yes,
one.
absolutely.
That's
His
a
famous
cute one.
chocolate
That's a
chip
good one.
pancake.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that would be such a sweet callback.
I think it'd also be really cool if she was wearing his shirt that she got him in one of the episodes. That'd be a
Oh yeah.
Oh, we can have that as a prediction. That's a wish, but it could be a prediction too. We'll see her in his shirt.
It's double timing as wish and prediction.
Yeah.
I think everybody wants that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because it would. Oh my god. It would.
Except for the ones that don't even want Miggy.
I don't know who those people are, but I have concerns.
I have concerns.
There are some people, yeah.
No, I have concerns based on how some people talk about it, because the way they talk about it makes me kind of feel sad for them, because it sounds like they've never had a healthy relationship. Because it makes it sound like Miggy is gonna be instant bad for Miggy, and that's just not how new relationships should work.
Yeah.
Oh, my prediction is they continue to bicker. Sorry, just when you talk about that.
If they don't, no.
I'm gonna be so sad if they don't bicker.
Of course they're gonna bicker.
I know. I'm like, if they change in any way, shape, or form, I need snarky Higgy sometimes, okay? It's just how
I mean,
it
we
works.
saw that in the promo when she was like, "You've got that look on your face," like.
Okay, but she sounded very soft.
Yeah, she was flirting and being sarcastic at the same time. Like,
That's like a whole new thing.
Yeah.
Next level unlocked.
Yeah.
Prediction: super flirty Higgy. I don't know, something to like, not in public, but like in private. I feel like she's gonna be very soft and flirty.
Yep, I'd agree.
Until more people know, and then I think like when more people know, when the Ohana is around, I feel like she's gonna be quite open.
I think she's gonna choose appropriate moments.
Like not while playing poker.
Or not having sex with Magnum in the car while staking someone out.
That makes
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. I can get behind that.
Do we think NBC is going to go there with a sex scene?
We're not on interview.
I'm not talking like a super explicit sex scene, but I'm talking like
More than CBS ever would have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say yes, and the reason I say that is because the NBC, like the fire, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Chicago Med, they have scenes in bed. Not all the time, but they've definitely filmed those scenes. So I could see that for sure.
I'm there for it.
Yeah.
Same. Okay, we've covered TC. What about Rick?
Nah, Rick's gonna be all baby all the time. That's my prediction.
You're also your general dislike for Lake. That was a
It's almost 1
Freudian.
a.m. for you now.
No, that was a Freudian because someone just licked me for real. Your dislike for Rick kind of shows. I think it's not just going to be all about the baby. Might be about Susie
not
too.
all about the baby.
Yeah, Susie, yeah.
No, but also not
Susie.
gonna all be about Susie. I mean,
But
am
what
I
other
tripping, or
storylines do they have with him?
did they confirm that Knighton was doing some scribbling or something behind the scenes again?
He said he was eventually going to be.
The
He
director,
said
right?
directed.
Oh, okay, it was directing.
Yeah.
I would wager that. Wait, no, that's the second half. Sorry, I didn't say anything. Didn't say anything. I was gonna wager based on that there's gonna be something Rick heavy, but wrong season, wrong half of the season.
Yeah.
The bummer part about Rick is that I just feel like his storyline, he doesn't have anywhere really to go, in my opinion.
Mhm.
He opened his bar, and I was a super big Rick fan when the show first started. He was funny, he was charismatic. I didn't have an issue with Rick. It's not that I have an issue with him now, it's just more like
Mhm.
what do you do with him? Like, he's behind the bar making drinks, you know? And
That's also
he had a baby, but we don't really want but I can't imagine them having the baby prominently sitting at La Mariana. So then you don't have Susie at the bar either. So then, I don't know. I just feel like
Yeah, where do we go?
kind of fell apart. I don't know. Like, I just don't know I don't know how I feel about the whole Susie baby Rick thing.
something that I noticed that I feel not noticed. I'm biased in that moment, but that I feel like season 3 and 4 it got less and less about him knowing a guy, and that was
Good point.
initially that was introduced as his main characteristic.
Mm-hmm.
Rick knows a guy.
Yep.
And
very
it
true.
becomes less and less and less.
That's a good good observation. Yeah.
Yeah.
To the point where I genuinely I don't even know who reminded me that Rick actually knew someone in the finale of season 4, but to the point where I literally didn't remember the last time he knew someone.
The only other time I'm thinking is when he knew the madam, when he like gave Magnum and Higgins the name of Hickam there, and he was like, "Yeah, my buddy, whatever." I think that was the last time.
Genuinely blanking on that.
When Higgy said, "I will literally murder you," because Rick was like, "What do you two need with a madam?" And then she was like, "I will genuinely murder you."
I genuinely still don't remember it.
It's true. Okay, I do remember. Yes, I don't remember what episode.
Judge me not. Judge me not.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think some storyline will happen with Rick. I have no idea what, but some storyline will happen with Rick. Maybe it has to do with Susie again, but I really genuinely hope it does not have to do with Susie again. I hope he gets this little storyline, his own little storyline, or has a supporting role in a storyline for TC. Because I would love for TC to have a bigger storyline than he did before. Because Rick had his little storyline in season 4. He had the ice pick stories in the other seasons. I want one for TC. And I keep saying that every single time. Just like you say you want Higgy flashbacks. I want something for TC.
Yeah, other than him adopting Cade.
Yes.
Yeah.
I genuinely didn't count that again. Yeah, he did have one. Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, but like I hardly count that. Like I hardly count that as a storyline for him. You know.
I agree.
Yeah, it took me a while to warm up to Kate, and he got off to a really bad start, to an incredibly bad start because of scheduling bullshit. I love how you're blanking. So it was public knowledge back when Kate first came on that Martin was also on NCIS just before that. NCIS
right.
Me being completely trusty, blue-eyed, oh my god, we know because of Hawaii 5-0 that it's in the same universe. Obviously he's gonna play the same character. Fuck no.
Yeah, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, and that gave him a bad start for me already. And then I didn't necessarily like his character until way later. But still, yeah. I kind of want storyline for TC to stand alone and not be affiliated to like someone he has to rescue, even though that kind of is a major characteristic for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I think it'd be nice to meet his mom left. Left? Oh, something happened to the mom. But it'd be nice to see, the dad.
His dad ditched him?
Yeah. His dad was supposed to come in 119.
Yes.
And then
and actually we were just watching 4-5, and that's where he talks about it with Cade, that his mom left because he always left the front door unlocked for the first couple of months. That was sad. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so his mom left.
Yeah. Yeah, his mom left him.
Yeah.
Do we have any predictions for Katsumoto?
He's getting his batch back, but that's not much of a
that's,
prediction.
No, that's obvious. Purdy kind of let that one out of the bag.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else for him?
I'd love for him to find love, but
yeah.
I don't know that there's going to be. I just think his storyline is going to be so good this year, trying to battle back into the HPD, figure his life out. He's getting along with his ex-wife. And, I know some people want, the ex is Beth. Is that what her name is? I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Beth.
I know some people want those two to get back together, but she cheated on him. So
she cheated on him while his sister died of an overdose around that time frame.
I know. With his partner.
I was going to say with his partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who has something to do with the death of the sisters, as we now know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So probably not the best pairing. So, but it would be nice if he could find someone.
Also, something else that I hold against Beth is this token veganism that she pulled before she was actually cast, and the way she had this "I'm going meat-free" thing, it was so clearly framed from Gordon's side. Could have been something else, but she has these moments, and it's like this lifestyle thing, and now gluten is out, and now being vegan is in, and now we're not eating carbs, and now we're eating gummy bears all day. That kind of thing. That's what I mean.
I'm just excited to eat gummy bears all day. So
I mean, I'd be down for that.
Same.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, I'm sorry, what?
What about something with Dennis? That'd be nice if Dennis and him. I would be nice to see Dennis more often. What you doing over there, Eve?
I am horrified by the sound of my puppy. He's snoring in a really weird way.
Oh, I was like, what is he doing? I can't hear him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't hear him.
There's something that I want, and I predict that it's not gonna happen.
Go.
Okay.
About Dennis. I'm the weirdo that wants Dennis and Kate to get together.
Oh, I forgot that was you.
Yeah, that was me, and it's not gonna happen. I doubt it's gonna happen.
Yeah, probably not.
Mm.
But
I would love that.
Never say never.
yeah, that's true.
No, just because it's not happening now might not mean that it can't happen in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Unless, of course, Kate leaves the island.
Mm.
Oh, true.
Could be.
Maybe he only comes back for a couple episodes and then he's gone.
Oh, speaking of leaving the island, my prediction is that they say that Leah left the island, because the last time we saw her, it basically seemed like she was going to take over from Gordy. But I don't think that's happening. So my prediction is they make up some Leah left the island to do XYZ.
Yeah, to get away from her father and the memories. Yeah, something.
Yeah. Something like that.
Just
they'll make something up. Yeah.
Like Abby. Abby and Leah are hanging out in the mainland.
I hope not. Because one of them is a shady lawyer, and the other one is actually not the worst cop.
Yeah.
So that's my prediction, that they'll say that she left the island.
That's a good one. Yeah, because I was surprised that they brought in a new cop. Because I did expect after season 4 that Leah would kind of take the Gordy role.
Hi, that's also one of the reasons why I think Charles is not the... Oh my god, what?
Oh, what if Childs has something to do with Leah leaving?
You would have to bring her in then.
But not necessarily. Not necessarily, because what if, okay, we somehow cut to, Childs in the bullpen, and he's talking about how, people are like, well, what happened to Leah? And then he's kind of like, well, I had to, get rid of her, or whatever. Not in, Like, I killed her.
Okay, yeah, then you don't have to bring her in. My mind went straight to murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that,
shady.
you know, but like, you know what I mean though, like that he had something to do with her,
Okay,
like
yeah,
leaving.
yeah. Then you don't
Leaving
have
the
to
Like
bring
he
her
got
in.
her,
My mind
like
was
he got her
straight,
fired.
straight up murder.
Right? Like maybe he got her fired or something.
Maybe.
That could be. That's true.
Maybe, yeah,
Do we know? I suppose the actress is pregnant, but she could have filmed before. Do we know that she didn't go to the island?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would. It's a pretty
Just making
safe
sure.
bet, I would say. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because she was in Montreal.
Oh, okay.
She had been in Montreal filming a French movie.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
Tweet is very diligent about posting when she's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and she was
She
in Montreal.
posts.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't follow her until I think the Save campaign. I added her, so I never saw her post before.
Tweet is amazing. I love her so much.
Yeah, she seems really nice in real life. Like I remember I watched the live video back. Yeah, because I didn't see it obviously when it was live because I wasn't following her. So I rewatched it, I don't know, a couple months ago. And I was like, oh my God, she's adorable. I just want to like put her in my pocket and like she's so cute. Yeah.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's my. It's
We
another
still have to
prediction.
send her bagels, by the way, Liz.
Ah, we do.
Oh, do you guys owe her bagels?
Kinda.
Kinda.
Was she somebody that you guys met when you were there last year? No? Okay.
No. It's a social media thing.
Okay.
We kind of very publicly promised her bagels.
Yeah. We're like,
Actually, she did.
It was like, come on the podcast. We'll give you bagels. And she was like,
perfect.
absolutely.
Yeah. I like it.
So, yeah.
Cool. Okay, so we got Gordy. Have we talked about
And
Kumu?
by the way, just
Oh, we
because,
haven't.
she obviously hasn't been on the podcast yet, but unlike someone else, she is still in contact with us about it, so she's cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. It'd be really neat to have her.
It'd be amazing.
I think eventually when she has like a window of time, it'll happen. But
Yeah, I can see that.
busy bees, and now she's busy growing a new life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and hopefully she still wants to, like, even though she's not on Magnum PI, like, it'd still be great to have her on the podcast just to see what, catch up with what she is doing.
She's amazing, yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
It'd be really fun.
Yeah, it would be. Oh, we must be I thought you were grabbing him.
No, I was trying to make him change positions because the position is making him snore weirdly. Now,
Puppy
the position is
problem.
weird.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We had Gordon, we had Rick, we had TC. I feel like we're missing someone. Kumu!
Kumu. Yeah. We hadn't talked about Kumu.
I think her and Malia will still continue their relationship. But I'm also hoping she finds love. That's what I want this year for her.
Aww.
Yeah.
And maybe like David, and I think it should be David from the retirement home because he's
Yes,
adorable.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think
And he
everybody
doesn't-
agrees. He was adorable.
Yes. And it doesn't even have to be that he's on the show. I would love if he was on the show. But just mentions of like, yeah, David and I went on a few dates. And it'd be like, oh my God, cool.
Yay, go Kumu. Go Kumu.
Yeah, exactly.
I would love that.
Yeah.
So sweet. It'd be so sweet. I want her. My prediction is that she is going to gush over Miggy. Like once
yes.
she like she's gonna be like, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah,
and like,
of course, it's
and-
Kumu.
and every time she like comes into the guest house, she's gonna be like, knock knock, am I interrupting anything? Like, and yeah, but you two are so cute. Like that's what I picture for her.
Yeah, she's gonna be
I like that.
cuter than Miggy.
I know.
And I also think she's also gonna have a bit about like, about time, you idiots. Like,
if TC doesn't beat her to it.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
They're not gonna both do it. Depends on who's fastest.
Yeah, I feel like whoever figures it out first in the Ohana is gonna be the one that's like.
Okay, then let's make prediction. Who figures it out first? Or is told first in case it's a secret relationship. And even in case if it isn't, it's clearly Kumu who walks in on them based on the pictures that we saw. In case it is, who is it?
I still want to say Kumu.
I think it is. I think it is.
I say Gordon.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Gordon or one of the boys.
Could be.
Just to be different.
Yeah. And honestly, the only reason I think it's Kumu is just because she's around them so much. You know?
Yeah, she may or may not live on the property and see them all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. And I also feel like Kumu has always been the one to have a sense that they
female intuition.
Yeah, so like even like in 420 when Higgy walks out of the hospital room and Magnum falls, like you see the look that Kumu gives, right?
She might already know.
Like, get your butt out there and fix it.
Like,
she might already know.
Yeah, she might already know, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's possible. That's why I think Kumu, just because I think she's always sort of had that intuition that they should be together. Also, like when she talked to Yappo's mom there, and she was like, "They're two people who really care about each other," and right? So, like, I think she's always been sort of
got it. Yeah.
That's why I think.
Okay, last category, and somehow we haven't really gone there. Mickey. Predictions for the relationship.
Prediction number one is, and also this is sort of a wish. They often will put like some misunderstanding or like some like you didn't tell me this kind of thing. I don't think that's going to be the case for Mickey. I think it's going to be, and I'm also hoping that it's going to be like a relatively smooth relationship. And the reason I say this is because they've really evolved from like, you know, friends to partners to, you know, like to lovers. They already have that sort of understanding that they need to be honest with each other and they need to like talk to each other. Right? Like, so I think it would be kind of unrealistic if like there was like some super huge misunderstanding that threw the relationship off.
Okay, but what if there is an overarching thing and that actually causes them to be fucking idiots and separate to protect the other?
Ugh, I could totally see Magnum doing that.
See, and I would hate that. I would hate that because that's such a freaking TV trope. Like,
TV
like,
lives
for her
off
safety,
tropes.
I had to leave.
That's why they exist.
I know, but are we literally going to do the castle thing? Because that's literally what Beckett did at one point. She was like,
okay,
I had to run away. Like,
I don't
no!
know what Castle did.
There was like literally a whole season and a half of her being like, I cannot be married to you because if I'm married, like she literally.
We're not at marriage yet, are we?
No, but like she basically like ended their relationship. Like whether married or not married doesn't matter. She ended the relationship to protect him, and it was literally like a season and a half. And then at the end, when he like finally managed to find her and like catch up with her, she was like, "I did it to protect you, and you would have died if I hadn't done that." No.
Okay, I'm gonna predict if that is the case, it's not gonna take a season and a half. Gonna take a few episodes max. If
don't
one.
want that.
It's going to be that there's some baddie that comes in. Magnum gets all, I'm male, hear me roar. I have to protect Higgy. So I'm going to run away for a few episodes. Higgy's going to be like, what is wrong with you, you idiot? And then they're going to get back together.
4-9, the one that Jay directed.
Probably. It'll be this whole thing. It's going to be annoying. Like,
no!
She's already annoyed. I do
it would be
predict
just nice
that
if they had a healthy relationship.
But it's especially because we have such a short episode count. Like, stop it!
They're all healthy. They're all good.
Okay!
We're fine.
Let's talk about Hear Her Roar.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I will write.
So angry.
I will, because it happens in every show, and
You
I
will
can't
slide to Kauai and
fucking stand it.
It's
throw
so
sand
annoying.
at them or something.
I wish.
I like to think that our writers are better than that and that they will be unique with the storyline and it'll be a healthy, happy relationship.
Please.
But who knows?
Possible.
You never know. You never know, like politics with networks and stuff about you got to throw that in there
Yeah.
for fun. It's like, it's not fun. There's nothing fun about this, but you know. Yeah.
Depends on who you're asking. People have taste and some people do find that fun.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah.
So, I do predict that 4-9 will suck us in the feels real hard and some of us will cry. And I meant 5-9. And I consistently said 4-9. I meant 5-9.
Yes, I forgot
yeah.
it. Yep, I just was going with it because I knew exactly what episode.
Yeah,
Yeah, we all know what I was talking about, but I was wrong, just like I was wrong in calling Rick Lick.
Something tells me 510 is gonna kill us also.
Maybe the fact that it might be kind of a finale / mid-season finale and wrap something up. Yeah!
Yes.
I think it's gonna kill us.
Definitely! It's gonna kill us in some way.
I can see that being a cliffhanger too, which is devastating. Oh,
No,
I hate
it's not.
cliffhangers.
I love cliffhangers.
I hate them. I'm with you, Nicole. I hate them.
No,
I
okay.
hate them.
Look at it from this perspective. I came to love cliffhangers based on the fact that I was... Actually, it was from Hawaii 5-0. That's where my love for cliffhangers started. So, season 1 Hawaii 5-0 had, like, the worst cliffhanger
Oh, yeah.
the entire show had. And Nicole
I don't
doesn't...
remember it.
Okay. Wolfat shot the governor and Frank McGarrett.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
He was taken into custody. Kono was taken into custody. And the fans were left with, how the fuck are they going to resolve it? And there are fan fictions out there that are genuinely better than the resolution from the writers.
Not that's true. It would give
that the episode is bad, but... And this is like, there's so many amazing fan fictions. This is why I love cliffhangers, because fans are going wild with them. And it's fucking entertaining to see the wildness from the fans.
I mean, we really do have some of the best writers in our fandom. So
Tori being one.
Tori's fantastic.
That comes to my mind.
Nicole are my favorite. Shout out to Nicole. Not me, Nicole. Other Nicole.
Obviously,
other Minnesota Nicole. We're both Minnesotan.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah,
I didn't.
They
know
are.
That.
They are.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I love cliffhangers, and also I love theorizing with other fans. I do love that.
You've semi-changed my mind, but I'm still not liking the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Your mind will change once the fandom gets the cliffhanger in their little paws and runs with them.
Some of the best fanfics really are the ones where they're like, we are fixing such and such episode.
Yeah.
And they really do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Do we have any others?
Okay, what are your predictions on marriage for Miggy?
Not in this part of the season.
Yeah, no,
Good.
Not in this part.
I agree. I just was making sure we were all on the same page.
Yeah, not on this part. I think eventually, like
I think like season 8.
I could see them talk about marrying each other in like towards the end of the 20 episodes.
Could see it. Oh, I got another prediction.
Ooh.
That they will like when anything sort of difficult comes up in their relationship, she is going to mention Richard and he is going to mention Hannah. And be like, I don't want this to be like with Richard.
Or I gotta alter it a little bit. I think it might be the other way around. He mentions Richard for her and she mentions Hannah for him. Not in an accusatory way, but in a this is what
Yeah.
happened, this is what you're dealing with, this is why you act like this.
Mm.
Or this is why I don't want this to happen because I know what happened to Richard and this is why I'd rather not do this particular thing, whatever it is. I can see
Okay. I can see it
the
both
other
ways, yeah.
being the one concerned about the other bringing
Yeah.
their past up.
I could see
Yeah.
that.
That's true.
As for predictions, I think
I
we're
think-
pretty much done.
Mm.
We have
think
new
so.
pictures and a new Friday to
Yay.
look forward to, I guess.
Yeah.
And you found a new promo for us, Liz, yesterday.
I was posted by Cecilia, am I saying her name right?
The other Canadian.
Yeah.
The other-
Which I gotta ask her how she gets the NBC feed, because it's hard! She found it on, she found it posted on Twitter, and then...
Oh, cool.
And by the way, I only said the other Canadian because I really don't know how to pronounce this. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to butcher your name.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Yeah. But she's
Um,
amazing in that kind of thing.
Yeah. I have to get whatever link she uses, because I don't know, because we have stupid governing laws here that, like, we get NBC. Like, NBC is literally listed.
Yeah, but you
Oh my god! But it gets, like, if NBC is airing a show and it airs, like, on Global, which is the Canadian network, even if you're watching the NBC channel, you get the Global feed. So it'll literally say, like, Global instead of NBC, and you get all the Global ads and the Global. So, like, even if there's,
it's
like,
overwritten.
even if there's a promo at the end of the episode, I don't see it in Canada.
That's
So,
so
like,
weird.
So, like, all the promotion, and at this point, we don't even know what Canadian channel is going to pick it up, if any. Which I'm kind of...
I heard it's CTV.
Really?
I heard it. Don't quote me on it. I just saw the
That's
odd
weird.
kind of tweets where they were at CTV.
That's weird, because it was
Don't
on
quote
CTV.
me on it. It was a random flyby tweet that I saw.
My guess is it's going to be City TV, because City TV is what airs all of NBC shows so far. So any show that airs on NBC airs on City, so we get, like, the City feed. My hope, though, because this happens too, is if no Canadian network picks it up, then I'll actually get to watch the American feed on NBC. So I will get the like, I'll get the commercials, I'll get the promos. So I'm kind of hoping that there's no Canadian network that picks it up.
That'd be best scenario.
I mean, I
for
guess
you.
you'll know in a little over a month.
Also, because CTV completely removed it from their website. They don't have it anymore at all, so...
I see
Then
the
the
CTV
flyby tweet
logo.
was wrong.
Oh, the CTV logo, I sometimes see it on video. Is that for Canadian television? CTV? Okay.
Canadian. Yeah, it's one of our channels. It's like the equivalent of our... It mainly houses, like, ABC shows. Global tends to house CBS shows, and City tends to house NBC shows. But sometimes there's a little bit of crossover.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like I said, I'm really hoping no Canadian network picks it up so that I can actually watch it on NBC.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It would be nice.
Okay. I think that is it.
I think so.
That's our predictions. Let's see how wrong they were.
I know. I'm looking forward to, like, finding out this summer after episode 10, like, how right it was, or wrong, I guess. But
Yeah.
you guys
We'll
have a
have
good
to
track
come back and
record
watch
so
it.
far, so we should be okay.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay. See you guys next time, whenever that is.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.